Hello everyone, my name is FacetyPace and welcome to another video of mine. Today we are going to talk about Alolan Pokemon, and today we shall start with a specific Pokemon, and that specific Pokemon is Alolan Exeggutor. Now, first things first, let's start with the biology. Exeggutor is a tall bipedal Pokemon that strongly resembles a coconut or pineapple tree. Its legs and body resemble a tree trunk, and its legs are thick with two toed feet and a light yellow paw pad on each foot's underside. It has leaves sprouting from the top of its body, and Exeggutor has 3 to 6 round light yellow heads that resemble coconuts, each with differing facial expressions. Each head thinks independently of the others, so it makes a lot of noise as each head speaks its mind. If one of these heads grows too large, it falls off and groups back together to become an Exeggcute. In the anime, Exeggutor also has been seen in groups of its own kind, meaning that it is not a solitary Pokemon. It lives in forests and jungles. Due to the abundance of sunlight in the Alola region, Exeggutor grows over 5 times taller than in other regions. Its neck is thinner and much longer, causing it to resemble a palm tree. This variant of Exeggutor has a long tapering tail with 2 leaves and a 4th head on the tip. This extra head can act on its own and defend the rear. Its long neck can be used like a whip to attack enemies with its hard head. However, its neck can also be a weak point. The people of Alola claim that Alolan Exeggutor is the Pokemon's true form. Now let's talk about the differences between the normal Exeggutor and the Alolan Exeggutor. The typing of the Exeggutor from the Kanto region is Grass Psychic. The typing of the Alolan Exeggutor is Grass Dragon. The Exeggutor from the Kanto region has no neck, has 3 heads and 2 feet, while the Alolan Exeggutor has a long neck, a tail, 3 heads, and a head on its tail. Both of the Exeggutors evolve out of the normal Exeggcute, both of which will evolve with the Leaf Stone. The Alolan Exeggutor is a little bit brownish than the normal Exeggutor. The Alolan Exeggutor has longer leaves than the normal Exeggutor and can hide under its leaves to protect it from the sun. Now let's talk about the Pokédex entries of the Alolan Exeggutor. Starting with Pokemon Sun. Each of its heads has its own will. They use telepathy to discuss their plans before coming to a joint decision. Now let's read the Pokédex entry from Moon. When the time comes, one of its 3 heads falls off. Before long, the fallen head grows into an Exeggcute. Now let's read the Generation 6 entries of the Pokédex. Starting with Pokemon X, its 3 heads think independently. However, they are friendly and never appear to squabble. The Pokédex entry from Y, it is called the Walking Jungle. If a head grows too big, it falls off and becomes an Exeggcute. Let's talk about the weaknesses of both Pokemon, starting with Exeggutor from the Kanto region. Now, it gets damaged normally by normal, rock, steel, dragon, and fairy type. It is weak to flying, poison, bug, ghost, fire, ice, and dark type. It has no immunity to anything, and it resists to fighting, ground, water, grass, electric, and psychic. In Generation 1, the effectiveness of ghost type moves is 0. Let's talk about the Alolan Exeggutor. It gets damaged normally by normal, fighting, rock, ghost, steel, fire, psychic, dark, and it is weak to flying, poison, bug, ice, dragon, fairy, with ice being a 4 times weakness. It is immune to nothing and is resistant to ground, water, grass, and electric, with water, grass, and electric being a 4 times resistance. The Alolan Exeggutor is dragon grass type, and it can learn dragon attacks as well, such as Dragon Hammer, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Tail. Let's talk about the name origin. Exeggutor may be a combination of Egg and Exeggutor. Okay guys, that's it. That's all that is to say about the Alolan Exeggutor, and next time I will talk about other Alolan Pokemon. And if you want to learn more about Alolan Pokemon, leave a like, subscribe, and then hit the bell so that you can always see my videos. I hope you all have a good day, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.